Hello, everyone. I'm gonna have you're all gonna have to brace for a jump scare real quick. Apologies in advance. May want to avert your eyes from the stream. Um, Hi. You may know me as Monotonist, but what you may not know is that sometimes I have a face. When I get up in the morning, sometimes I feel like putting it on, and sometimes I don't. Oh no, Retro. I forgot I don't normally have Nightbot in my chat. I've never had anyone get timed out in my chat before. But yes, thank you for the jump scare. Warning anyway. But oh no, Nightbot, please. I've never had a bot in my chat and I put it in there for the charity, so exclamation point, donate. Oh, people getting wiped out. So before we get weird and spooky and all the various things, I first want to say hello and привет and cześć and как dela and jak się masz and hola, ¿cómo estás? Oh my god, Agent Red Jackal. Thank you for the $25 donation to the Spooktacular event. That's exactly what I'm going to talk about. Before we start getting weird and spooky, I'm going to talk about the event that's going on. And so first let me start that this month there's a lot of different people streaming for Gamers Outreach, and everyone kind of has like their own groups that they do for this. And I believe this is the third year that Hex in Hell has put this on, and I am very grateful that she asked for me to come aboard and stream for this. I really enjoy being a part of groups and these kinds of events. There was supposed to be a multiplayer segment right before mine that was going to go into here, but unfortunately, Hexen is having some internet issues. So they're going to move the multiplayer potentially after this stream. We'll see. I'll bring up the schedule real quick. So this is what's been going on. I mean, we had the event yesterday where we had Lognutto, where we watched a mantis kill millions of people. And we learned also about this thing called a cat that used to be like kind of a companion that humans would have in their homes, and they would do all kinds of like weird secret murderous things when the humans weren't looking. So it was a good time. And then the one and only Dumb Moths in chat also streamed right after that, where we had a spontaneous Morrowind speed run, in addition to a lot of Polish things happened earlier in the stream, and then eventually turned into stream almost crashing, and it was spectacular. And then after that, we had a randomizer, Ocarina of Time multiplayer randomizer that was between Hexen, Buntime, Liam Triforce, and She Says a Boundary Break, and that was a lot of fun to watch. I think it was funny because the amount of experience that everyone had doing speed runs was all across the board, especially randomizers. I think She Says had never played a randomizer before, whereas like Buntime is extremely skilled, and Hexen was there for moral support, and then Liam Triforce is, a Zelda expert. So that was a lot of fun to watch all of them compete, and they're actually cooperatively trying to get through the game, but it was randomized, so he had no idea what all was going on. And then he ended the night with Agent Red Jackal doing Choicer Voicer, which is the voice destruction game where you do impressions and things like that. I don't know. Part of me wants to try Choicer Voicer myself. It's based off of the game Choicest Voice, where it's like, hey, here's a weird noise or a weird voice, and then you try to imitate it. But I don't know if I am not very good at surrendering my dignity. Like a lot when you have to play that, you kind of have to like leave your dignity out at the door. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe sometime in the future. And then today, so the multiplayer segment was going to be chained together with Mr. Darren Potato, Hexen, Buntime, and Johnny Monkey, and that may potentially be moved to after I stream here, which is going to be about 2 hours, but we'll see. I mean, I'm flexible. If I don't know if Hexen's listening or not. I mean, I'm totally fine going over my time or anything if you need me to, because I know it's tricky to get multiplayer stuff together. Then Hexen's also planning on playing Echo the Dolphin, which is very traumatizing experience if anyone's played that as a kid, because you were probably like, ooh, funny dolphin game. And then it turns out it is a dolphin game, but it may not be very funny. So we'll see. Uh, oh, you may be filling in if Darren can't make it. Yeah, there's like a whole like time zone differences because I know all the Euros, some reason they live in the future. And when we try to do multiplayer stuff, a lot of times it's like, oh my God, it's in the middle of the night or it's 6 in the morning. You know, it's hard to coordinate all that stuff. And we don't even talk about Australian multiplayer coordination. That is an entirely different thing. And oh yeah, Echo the Dolphin is terrifying. So definitely tune in for that if Hexen ends up playing that. So we'll see. It's going to be a lot of improvising today for the rest of the night. All right, then I'm like frantically looking at time because anyone who's watched my streams knows that I just do like 10, 12-hour streams. I'm not used to compacting stuff. My streams are usually really low energy of me talking slow and me just sort of uh it's hard to explain. So usually energy levels are very low, but I'm trying to keep things slightly more engaging right now. And it's too bright in here. Like normally I have a window open on my monitor to light my face. So it's just crazy. Oh, there's Hexen in chat. Hey, well you must be on mobile internet. I don't know. You have some kind of form of internet happening right now. It's good to see. All right, so I'm going to talk about the charity real quick, just so those of you that don't know. And we're going to watch their little 1-minute video that explains what this is all going on. You're watching in 140p on your phone. Oh man, at least it's happening. At least you can have some idea of what's going on in this world. So the first explanation is that Gamers Outreach is dedicated to bringing video games to children who are in long-term hospital care. And whether or not a lot of you are willing to admit this, but we've all maybe played a video game at some point and you're aware of what how good video games are at being a form of escape. If you're going through bad times in life and all that, video games are kind of like a cheat code, to use a gamer term, to make the world around you kind of fade away for a while, to step aside, to make time speed up and just kind of, help you cope with whatever's going on. It was really important for me earlier this year, having a lot of issues, to just play video games and to be able to just forget about everything else that's going on. So hospitals normally don't provide entertainment for kids in hospitals, especially not like video games, like modern games with modern consoles and things like that. So it's a really worthy cause for them to, bring the gift of gaming to children in hospitals. So I'm just going to watch a little video here. Noodle, thank you for the $5 to Gamers Outreach. Very much appreciated. I like how the crazy noises. I normally don't have like a big overlay on my streams. This is like a new thing for me. Here is, you can see the things that the donations will go towards. They're called go-karts, which is not a vehicle. It's a GO, Gamers Outreach cart, and it's a mobile video game experience. Doing this, and then ignore my recommendations that show up on the bottom here. Here we go.
This is a Gamers Outreach cart, or go-kart for short. It's a portable video game kiosk built specifically for hospitals. Created and assembled by Gamers Outreach, each unit helps provide recreation to kids and young adults unable to leave their bedsides. The carts can be disinfected easily and have 360 degrees of movement, making them ideal for transport in hospitals. Go-karts can accommodate a variety of gaming consoles. They also come with wired controllers, a gaming monitor, and are equipped with a lift mechanism that allows the height to be adjusted. Go-karts provide a safe, flexible, and efficient way to ensure patients have access to entertainment during long-term hospitalization. To learn more about Project Go-Kart, visit gamersoutreach.org.
And something I want to point out too that's really cool is that they show the the award-winning like Xbox accessibility controller that they have here. This thing is actually really amazing. If you look more into it, it's like a really flexible peripheral that can be adapted to a lot of different situations. So many different peripheral devices can be plugged into it to allow you to play. The device will be treated like an Xbox controller, but then it can use different sort of accessibility controls to send inputs to it, which are then read as a controller into the console or computer or whatever it's used. So that is a really cool device. I remember they won like awards for its existence. There's even like I've never knew about this. Like it's a whole interesting world when it comes to like accessibility and controllers. There's joysticks for video games that are driven through your mouth. Like just by blowing air, bursts of air, it can actually act as a joystick. And just by like moving your neck a little bit, so people who are experiencing some kind of paralysis and things, it's like technology has come such a long way to allow people to access computers. Because like whether or not you want to believe it, being able to use a computer is an essential part of day-to-day life. So it's really cool that there's so many different adaptations to allow everyone to access a computer. And all right. So Gamers Outreach, if we do exclamation point donate in chat, you can see the link to where you can donate. And then you'll get a notification on stream. And I will also, where is it? Clicking frantically. I'll be looking at some of the comments and things. Okay, let me bring this up. Sorry, it's gonna be a miniature flashbang. Oh. So here's some of the donations so far. Ones that are showing up in real time. Hey, Moths, thank you for that $10 donation with the comment game equal good. I agree. I mean, that's kind of debatable sometimes, but in general, I'll agree with you. And Agent Red Jackal, everyone deserves to enjoy video games. 100% agree. Username 120. Oh my God, username. Extremely generous. Thank you. Already at 590. Whoever made the overlay thing, the Spooktacular, which I think this is Gamers Outreach made this, as far as I know, but I really think that they should not put white text on yellow background at the bottom because it's very hard to read probably the most important number of the string. If that could just be made black or something, that would make a world of difference for reading that total, especially when it's like stretched so small. Okay, so username 120 with reverse smile, very stylistic choice to reverse the smile to the other side. And Snoodle, thank you for the emoji hybrid homunculi comment of spook. And then this was from Jackal stream yesterday, but Alteria song also donated earlier. But all right, so I'll be periodically checking in on this. We're already about like 30 minutes into the stream. And oh, this guy. And you can see interesting like real-time lighting that happens in my simulated world. I mean, I was never real to begin with, but I think the lighting is getting a little more advanced, that I become a little slightly more believable, but it's still a little uncanny, so I don't completely believe it. And oh, and then Moths was just saying that you can also volunteer to work in a hospital near you when they're using the go-karts, be a person maintaining them. That is a really good detail. Yeah, there's a map on their website that shows all the hospitals that are being supported by Gamers Outreach, and you can see there's a huge amount of them. Like every state in the US has a few, and you can volunteer to play video games with kids in hospitals. Like that is a extremely valuable gift to give someone. I'm not sure about countries outside the US. Maybe they do, but yeah, it's worth checking out gamersoutreach.org. This Unreal Engine 4 or 5. Unfortunately, this is Real Engine. It's way jankier, less forgiving. It lags a lot, and it doesn't really, like the avatars don't look very real. They're not really idealized. Um, it's not a good engine. I don't recommend using Real Engine. All right. So now we have all of that we were talking about. Question is, what am I going to be doing? So a lot of this is going to just be feeling things for how it goes, but I have a few just indie games that I enjoy that I like quite a bit. It's really short, little weird ones. I'm going to play that for maybe like an hour or so, but then I'm going to end the stream with a game. A game? Well, let me find the name of it. I'll link this in chat at the top of the next hour mark, but it technically is multiplayer, but you don't actually play against or with each other or anything. You just kind of are all observing together, but you've probably seen it before. Actually, I'll just link this now in case people want to join in later, but it's something called Ghost Town Pumpkin Festival. And it's of the genre. I don't like using this word, but it is a cozy Halloween vibes. Here, you guys take a look what I'm talking about. Okay, here's the link to it. It's a free download. Vinny has played this before. It started out as a game where you carve pumpkins. Lizarus, $90. Thank you. Appreciated. It started out as a game where you carve out pumpkins, and it has a really cool system for carving pumpkins, but then it turned into a social thing. Take a look. But the thing is that you can run around with each other as, oh my god, that's loud. You can run around as spooky ghosts. And the reason that I'm playing it, oh, I think we just reached our goal already. I'll go check in with that momentarily. I'll finish my thought here. The reason that I'm playing this is that they added secrets. They added a mystery to the game, and one of my favorite things to do on stream is to investigate secrets. So we're going to look into some of the secrets that are happening in this game and see if we can solve puzzles. So, yeah, if I'm looking at the tracker right, did we just meet our entire goal? Let me bring that up. Clicking through 1,001 tabs. Let me refresh. So bright. I think we just trying to see like what does the math check out? Is that everything? Yeah. Uh so I think yeah, was that I can't do math. Well, I guess if we did meet it, that is incredible. So like thank you so much. So like Lazarus came with a 90 and all that, but every amount helps for this kind of thing. So I guess we're just gonna keep going. No, we just shut everything down as soon as we meet the goal. It's done, it's over. Hopefully it will keep counting beyond 800 so that we know how much more than the goal that we have. So that would be really cool. So much appreciated, all of your generosity. All right, so just to keep things going, as I'm frantically looking at the time, because I know time goes really fast when I'm used to streaming 10 hours. I'm gonna start playing the first spooky game. I'm gonna do a more mono-core, quote unquote, game called Ode to the Moon. It's actually a demo. It's just very short, kind of exemplifies a lot of what I like in horror, just sort of abstract weirdness without much explanation. And then after that, I'm going to see how I feel. And then may move on to the Spooky Pumpkin Town and investigate secrets there. So it's something I was going to do as a donation incentive that I might. I think I'll just do it anyway. But the thing is, I'm trying to like find a good way to keep track of the total because I think it just will it just stay at 800. But as an incentive, I was going to say like every $100, every like increment, we will listen to a number station in real time, and I will translate it if it's in Morse code. But considering how many donations you guys just gave already, I should just like do that anyway. Even it's not really an incentive anymore. I was trying to think like what's the most monotonous thing that we could do here. And I was like, oh, I'm into weird like number station things. thing is that we're at the mercy of the schedule of the number stations. And also, thank you for all the follows I've been seeing too. Your Daffy Pal, appreciated. Melting City 3000. I'm gonna change the numbers channel. Yeah, it's like a. Okay, let me take a look at a number station schedule. Just contacting all of my spies around the world, trying to figure out when the next planned transmission is. Next one is in 27 minutes. Let me actually set a timer on my phone. Moth, thank you for additional $10. Awesome. All right, so I'm gonna do, I'll set it for 26, 25 minutes. Oh, you were just testing the donation thing. Ha, very good way of testing it out. Oh my God. Okay, is there a way that I can make this? Guys, we are entering experimental territory. Oh my God. I'm treading new ground territory. There we go. Okay, I can read it slightly better now. Also, my crow is up here watching at all times. All right. So periodically throughout the stream, we'll listen to some number stations in real time. It's gonna be very unpredictable. There's a lot of different categories of number stations and different ways in which they transmit. And I love talking about the subject because it's just one of the coolest like oddities, anomalies that are online. Or not online, just that exist in our world. And there's a massive plane going over my city right now. I think we're getting surveillanced. I don't know. You don't look at me drinking water. Okay. Video game. So my phone will tell me when the number station's about to start, and we'll cut away and check that out. So first game. Oh, don't look at my desktop. No. All the compromising things on my desktop. Oh no, it didn't change in this one. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, and then we'll do go over here. Hi. Someday I hope to achieve the level of entertainment that moths can provide when it comes to troubleshooting a stream and making the troubleshooting process fun and exciting for the viewership. I don't think I can ever reach the level that she has achieved for troubleshooting entertainment, but I can only hope. Okay, so I'm gonna just be like right here. I know my camera's always kind of dark, but like I'm pretty dark, so it fits. Yeah, whatever. All right. And this might be a little bit loud. I was like, why isn't the game capturing? Oh, it's because I'm watching a video on the itch store and not the actual game. Strengthen the Bone Brigade for the inevitable skeleton war. That is true. A lot of people have forgotten about the inevitable skeleton war of 2025. Right. So, what some of you may not know is that I'm red. No, but some of you may not know is that at night, I like to masquerade as the Moonotonist. And depictions of the moon and just anything regarding the moon is something that is of top interest to me. I just think it's it's such an interesting gift that we have on our existence on this planet, that we have such a giant, like visible to the naked eye thing that orbits the planet. And I just think about throughout history and mythology and all the stories that have been written throughout human history, that the moon and it being so easily perceived by all of humankind, like what a cool thing that we have. And just think about all the stories that have been told about it, all of like the myths and beliefs surrounding the moon. And imagine sometime in our lifetime if something ever happened to it, if anything ever, like, if something changed. And I know it's like a common theme in some movies and games and stuff where they'll be like, oh, the moon is falling apart, the moon's getting closer. And I think there was some movie recently where the moon just breaks apart and destroys the earth, and then Moist Critical, it's like, sup everybody, I just watched the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. And it was something about the moon, and he was like, it was the best, worst movie he had ever seen. I can't remember what it was called, if anyone in chat knows the name of that movie, but it seemed really interesting. But anyway, I like the moon a lot, and we're going to give a little ode to the moon. This is a style of horror that I very much appreciate, and it's by Color, what's his name? Color Fiction. Color Fiction is the creator of a lot of my favorite indie games because they're just really abstract and just weird. I know weird is an overused term, but it's the only way I can describe it. And this is just a demo, so it's going to be very short. Moonfall 2022, yes. That was the name of the movie. Music by Hello Meteor. And Color Fiction. Manhattan, October 1986. Midnight. I'm going to turn the game audio up a little bit. Ah, yes. These are what the kids call chill vibes. Won't be for long. Thought that was a good Charlie impression. And I was like, what's up everybody? I'm here playing Titty Simulator 2015. You may be asking yourself, what's different about Titty Simulator 2015 versus Titty Simulator 2014? And I can tell you right now that it's 150% more titty. I know, bad impression. But should quit at some point, our protagonist says. I agree, should not smoke. Different books. Alright. Very short, apparently. Everything half boxed, and there you are. It's been a month. I have to unpack these when I get back. Notes from yesterday's meeting. 1. Take 425 train to Ashfield, Connecticut. 2. Document the eclipse from a scenic vantage point. The Old Farview Castle. There's no castles in America, liar. Farview Castle might be a good spot. 3. Interview first selectman about the history behind Ashfield's Ode to a Moon Festival and this year's concurrence with the eclipse. Yeah, 1986 laptop? Dev? Still midnight. Uh-oh. Something happened between midnight and I just blacked out and now it's 2 p.m. These shadows are really something. As someone who's been doing a lot of stuff with 3D graphics and such, that I look at shadows in real life all the time and I'm like, these are bad shadows. These shadows don't look real. This minimal bathroom is minimally functional. Wait, your shower's right here and you have books on the toilet? You just destroy those books. Love having a view of tons of sun. The last place was a dungeon. I almost moved into a dungeon once, true story. Yeah, usually you keep your cheese blocks on the toilet. It's like a life hack. God, I'm like 4 feet tall. What was that? "5:33 p.m. Need to get up. Need to get off one station before Ashfield. Farview, I think it's called. Yeah, the best fungus is stored in the toilet, on the toilet on top. And if the view of the train, or if I got a view like this out of the train going into work every day, I would absolutely love it. Actually, I did have a job for a while where I was taking a train daily. The views weren't quite this spectacular though, but something about trains is so nice. And I know in America it's much more rare for there to be trains. I wish we had more here, because the idea of taking a train is really nice. Not being responsible for driving. You can see there's other people on this train. Shadowy figures. "8:12 p.m. Must be close." There's the star of the show. The moon of the show. Now, chat, if it makes you uncomfortable that I make eye contact with you when I'm talking to you, I have my camera set up so that chat is right here. So I'm like, hey, chat. Looking at the game, looking at chat. Now, if it makes you shy if I look directly at you, is that weird? I don't know. Ashfield, Connecticut, 9 p.m. We have light rail trains in Minnesota. I don't really know what the difference would be between an ordinary train. They're just a very short distance train. Lower speed, I think. You trust me less if I didn't make eye contact? I must be a very trustworthy person. Can't even say the word trust. Alright. These are the things that color fiction is really good at creating. Just layers and layers of like kind of glitchy abstractness. And when I was looking at this, I remember when I played this before, I was like, that could be Morse code. I mean, there's T, L, N. Dada is W, W, T, L, N, W, W. Maybe. Also, welcome to the chat, chickens. I remember you from Moth's chat. I think you're the one that is American and moved to Europe, which is impressive. I think a lot of us Americans here would like to make that pilgrimage. Just like Limmy's streams. No no politics, please. NPP. And I want to figure out how to do this sort of effect, because oh, we got more stuff. But there must be some sort of shader that just takes vertices of models and just shreds them up like this. It's an interesting style. Almost all of Color Fiction's games are like this. Gotta hit them with a monotonous stare if they say something monophobic. I think what that would even be. Fear of being alone? That fog. My restless dreams. In my restless streams. Amidst the sea of trees. Gosh, that was scary. I've had so many dreams. Now, this is a whole big elaborate tangent, 'cause I love talking about dreams and stuff, but like, so many of my dreams look very similar to this, where I'm just in complete darkness, and I'm out in the woods, and I hear like overwhelming sounds of crickets and just other things that are all around me that are kind of like a sensory overload. Like, I can't see anything, but I just hear so many like wildlife noises that it's deafening. But it's almost completely black, and I know I'm in the woods. And then way in the distance, I'll see, just like we're looking at here, where it's like glowing windows of some kind of house, and I'm just struggling to get closer to this house, but it doesn't get any closer, and I'm like running, I'm afraid, and I'm just frantically running blind through this woods trying to get closer to the house, but I'm like tripping over like roots and bushes and just all kinds of things, and I can't get closer to this house. It's like a recurring dream that I have all the time. The house is usually way up on a hill too, so I'm like sitting there just like desperately getting closer, falling, and I'm like crawling on the ground trying to get to it. And I don't know who it is, don't know why I'm running, who I'm running from, or what am I running from. It's just like, I've had that dream for a lot of my life, and I don't really know what causes it to happen. I can't see a thing. Yeah, not being able to scream in a dream. I love this. This is shockingly close to what it's like in the dreams that I was describing. It's not as fantastical. There aren't like little glowing fireflies and stuff, but it's like overwhelming noise, trees, and I can barely see over the weeds. Just trying to get to whatever that distant house is. Everything's always just a little bit blurry too. It's like my eyes can't completely focus on stuff. Yellow Corgi, thank you for the $25 donation. Gamers Outreach. Much appreciated. Hmm. I really, as someone that lives in the north, quote unquote, I really need to see Northern Lights someday. And I realize that photos are a bit deceiving because, cameras are good at bringing out the subtleties and color and all that, but still, I really need to get somewhere where there isn't so much light pollution because I'm a city slicker. I've been around cities and like neighborhoods and a lot of light pollution my whole life, and I really just want to like go out in the middle of nowhere and just like take in the stars. It'd be such a wonderful time. Well, and any sort of aurora borealis, and there'll be no Simpsons references on the stream, or else I'll have Nightbot discipline you. You have every Simpsons reference programmed into Nightbot. It will time you out if you make one. Though I know this is fake, like I was saying, there's no castles in America. All right, I'm going to be banning Icebreak, Retro Type. Okay. Oh, well, moths, you're going to have to go. Ooh. There are some fake castles. I still think it's funny that the most historically accurate recreation of a Greek Parthenon is in like Georgia or Tennessee or something like that. It's happening. Can't stop saying it, but yeah, color fiction is so good at this sort of thing, this aesthetic. It's like I don't even know what I'm looking at. And usually in games that I play, the less that I understand, the less that I can understand about what I'm looking at, the more I like it. Because this is a whole elaborate conversation, but it's like, one of my biggest disappointments about life is how much we know, and day-to-day life, how consistent it is. Like, despite my name being monotonous, I don't like too much consistency in day-to-day life. So some of my favorite moments in life are ones that are so are transformative. Like, it's why I love severe weather, why I like blizzards and thunderstorms and just crazy weather things like that. I don't like it when it destroys people's lives, but I love events that just transform everything around you, and it becomes a human against nature sort of thing, and it's unpredictable. It's like that feeling of just being, a humbling feeling of, yeah, us humans think we're so good with our buildings and our technology and all these things that we've done to combat against nature, and then nature just strolls in and is like, huh, you know what? Flood. And again, I don't want people, to suffer as a result of severe weather and stuff, but like, as all that stuff is happening, it's like a surprise performance for me. Like, when a storm rolls in and I see it coming, I'm like, oh God, I can't wait to see this show. It's like seeing a preview of a movie. It's like a trailer. I'm pointing at a window, you guys can't see, but there's like a big storm coming in the distance, like, oh, I can't wait to see this one. Then it shows up, and it's like I'm sitting there in the theater enjoying the performance of nature. And I'm like taking videos, and I'm harassing people by like, oh, dude, look at this cloud, look at the storm cloud. And people are like, yeah, whatever. I've been seeing storms my whole life. I don't care. And I'm like, but this one's cool. It's cooler than normal. Yeah, on my phone, instead of pictures of vacation photos and my own children, or whatever people have on their phones, I just have pictures of crows that I feed, and like rain and cool leaves. And I'm like showing people like, hey, did you see, look at this leaf I found, this is so cool. All right, number station timer just went off. I'm very close to the end of this, I know. So we're gonna use the background ambience of this. All right. We're gonna, because you guys were so generous with the donations, we're at 835. We're gonna listen to some number stations in real time. Audio warning, anything dealing with radio waves and stuff can suddenly be very loud. Oops. I've never done this like quite like this on stream before. I don't even know what type we're expecting to hear. It's not happening yet. Oh yeah, if we have any sleeper agents in chat, you may want to mute the audio. You might become activated. Actually, I'm going to turn off the ambience of the game. I can't hear the... Okay, I have Audacity ready. I'm just like the guy from Funeralopolis now. I'm going to write a book about whatever we hear. I look goofy as hell with headphones on, so I generally don't wear them on camera. Implying I don't normally look goofy as hell. I mean, there's some kind of transmission happening, but it's so... I think it's just interference. This might be a Chinese station. There's a sticky checkbox. Does a picture of Osmo show up when I click sticky? Oh. I'm afraid to tune it because we might miss something. See what we're looking at right now. See this yellow line? This is what I'm tuned into. So I'm getting a little bit of interference from this nearby station here and here. And this looks like voice or music. So when a signal has what looks like just kind of a cloud of randomness on both sides of the carrier signal, that usually means that it's like a voice or some more naturalistic sound. Whereas on the right here, this looks like it's a digital signal, like radio teletype or something like that, where it's like a computerized voice, or not voice, but computerized like data signal, kind of like when you think about logging in to like a modem. If any of you, yeah, you kids in chat know what a dial-up internet is. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep an eye. Not all of the schedules are totally accurate, but I'll try tuning over to another station. Oh, this was already set to CW. Oh, you can't see it because my camera's in the way, but I'll just be over here. CW. Oh! They just tested the signal. It's happening. Do it again. Come on. Yeah, I don't know how long I want to sit here listening to this. People that are curious, priom.org is a good resource for number station schedules. Can I output a hello signal? No, this is only a listening thing. So you can't actually transmit. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to scan over to some other signals. This sounds like teletype. If you guys want to see my godforsaken multi-PSK program, this is what like literal boomer, like hardcore radio boomer people like. Like amateur radio operation software is some of the jankiest stuff you'll ever see. Oh god, it's just gonna like crash my stream. Okay, here we go. Look at this app. By calling it an app, I feel like I'm sounding like a youth. People who actually run their own stations use stuff like this. So like in theory, oh my god, I haven't used this in so long. I gotta go RTX, or not RTX, RX. Ooh boy. I'm guessing this is teletype, so I'll have to go like, we got SSTV, RTTY. All right. This is all garbage. I'm gonna attempt to like decode whatever this is, but it's probably not gonna work. Okay, where's my tuning? Oh yeah, there is a hell signal. It's like a German signal. It's called like Hellschrieb. I don't know. See, I only have like an hour or so left here. I don't want to spend too much time trying to tweak this, but in theory, I could decode some of this. And if I did like a whole stream of this kind of stuff again, I'd have to take some time to like remember how to actually do all this. All right, so ignore this for now. Let's just listen to some stuff. Like, that could be interference or an FSK signal. Not FSK, PSK. Phase shift keying versus frequency shift keying. Next station is in an hour. All right. Well, unfortunately, the one that we had scheduled to play didn't do anything. It pinged the frequency, it went tit, 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 and that was it. So that's kind of the thing with number stations, is that they're not always in use and their schedules aren't always consistent. Sometimes they just reserve a frequency and just like play random stuff over it until they actually need to use it. And yeah, after the stream, I'm going to get Nightbot to chill out so it's not timing people out. But this goes on forever. Like this is a visualization of lots of different signals all at the same time. Like here we go. If I tune into AM, watch me get DMCA'd by some random Chinese radio station. Sorry. This one looks like a better signal. Does anybody speak Chinese? Hello, Oogboard. Welcome. Yo, Radio Brasil. All right, this is Brazilian radio. How long have I had a face? I'm just renting this one. It was really cheap. No one else wanted it, so I just took it. Radio Moskva. How fitting that Radio Moscow looks like it's doing Morse. Okay, it's not Morse. It's just a reserving the frequency. If this was Morse code, it would be E, 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 E. See, we're listening to someone's heartbeat in real time now. It sounds like PSK, which is more data. It's not a human readable thing. Some crazy droid noises. This is more like teletype. Sorry, I could just sit and scan the waves literally all day. And I want to do streams in the future of this kind of thing, because I know this is really new to a lot of people. So it's cool to introduce the fact that we, even now in the age of the internet, how we just have tons of signals that are being broadcast through us all the time. Like this antenna, this is something called an SDR. It's a software-defined radio. This is software that is using a real antenna. I think this one is based in Netherlands. Where is this? University of Twente. Do we have any Twenters in chat? NL, yeah, so Netherlands. It's an antenna based there. And it's a really powerful one. So all the signals that we're seeing here are all relative to that country. All right. Well, just so that we can mute. Right. Just so we are not getting, what's the word? You know, we wanted to hear a number station, and then it ended up not getting one. I can't think of a non-sex way to say that. There's so many. Anyway. Let's listen to some pre-recorded number stations real quick. Oh, some Slavic ones. Hey, got Polish number station. These are active ones. It's one that's called Cherta. So audio warning again. This could be suddenly very loud. I'm doing my best to keep things low. You really enjoy and also hate SDR. You have a basic RTL SDR with 2-hack RF, and you've spent hours scanning through the spectrum. It is a huge, first of all, welcome to the chat. It's really cool to see someone here that who knows about this kind of stuff. You probably know a lot more than I do by the sounds of it. But yeah, it's like such an interesting rabbit hole because you can just infinitely sit here and scan the waves and listen for stuff for a long time. And you can't possibly ever hear everything. It's kind of like the internet. Like you can't ever see all of the internet. Signals based on Northern Lion. Yeah, anything that's .nl is actually Northern Lion's personal web domain. Like, oh, get that guy out of here. What are you doing? Ah. That's my Northern Lion impression. Okay, here's a Polish number station. Preemptively lowering this a lot. And look, we can actually get the exact location of where this is being broadcast from. So first, let's hear what it sounds like. It's a female voice, most likely synthesized. And it's using the language mode of Polish 11 operator. And it broadcasts twice weekly. Different frequencies depending on the month, well, November to February, May to August. There's people that sit and listen to this stuff all the time and they keep track of everything. Further information about the broadcast location. There's an entire website dedicated to it. So here is the S11A Polish number station.
Dwójka, 8, четверка, черта, тройка, четверка. Dwójka, 8,
Just realized my headphone on still.
черта, тройка, четверка. Внимание. Dwójka, четверка, пятерка, пятерка, 8.
I hear Vosin.
Dwójka, четверка, пятерка,
It sounds Russian.
пятерка, 8.
Vosin?
Одинка, четверка, 8, 7, четверка. Одинка, четверка, 8, 7, четверка, орка.
Huh. This says 5-digit pair groups with pauses every 10 seconds. Немanje. 3-digit ID. 481 something? Interesting. So apparently, let me do an anti-dox measure real quick. Apparently we have the like exact location of where this is coming from. I'm going to put in the GPS coordinates. All right. So we're going to dox the number station. So it's just north of Warszawa. We're zooming in. It's in Dąbrowa Chotomowska. What is this building? Pole Antonowi Służby. Sorry, Mas. Wywiadu Wojskowego. I have no idea what this place is. It looks like it might be a university. Government office from Chodomów. Polska. How do I do the thing? Street view. All right, guys. We are now in Poland. This looks exactly like Moth's backyard, where she fights off the Slenderman with a really cool stove. Teren wojskowy. Stip Zbrojny. Wysporonian. Wait. Wysporoniany Something like that. Military surveillance thing. Okay, so those noises we were hearing come from this building. So Moths, if you could just check this place out for us and report back real quick. They seem like really welcoming people. You just got to go to up to this like call box that's right here and stand in front of the camera and just be like, cześć. Be like, przepraszam, nie mówię po polsku. That's all I know how to say. Be there in 5 hours. All right. Anyway, Military Intelligence Service is the exact name of the organization. Nice. Okay, so the next number station isn't until after my time slot here. I keep forgetting I'm like very limited for time. So I have 45 minutes left. So I'm going to finish up the game. Wait, okay, if I'm looking... I move my camera. Whoa, very spooky skeletons, $25. Hey, no, I'm like behind. Nice. This got really dark in here. Thank you for the donation. We're now at 860. We started the stream at like 550. Now we're up to 860. Extremely grateful for all your donations for this. And I'm just going to take a quick look at the any of the comments that you all are leaving for the donations. We had Moths donated saying checking total and adding towards number station fun. I know that's a very brief little bit of number station business that we did there, but I want to do more of that kind of stuff in the future. And then got Skelecorgi donation that says, much love from someone who understands how much video games can mean during hospital stays. Kids especially deserve games for the mental health. Warm regards to everyone involved in this fundraiser. Thank you. And then very spooky skeletons with no comment. So awesome. Oops. Okay. Back to game. Moving myself over here. Okay. Hexen is offline still. So yeah, anyone involved, with Hexen or anyone who is going to be in that block, I'll just keep going until I'm told to stop. And then I will go and raid whatever ends up happening next, because we all need to collectively pray that Hexen's internet comes back so that the multiplayer block can happen, which hopefully will be after my segment here, but we'll see. So we're at the very end of Ode to the Moon. Let me make sure my audio levels are doing the good. Yeah, I'm looking at Discord DMs and stuff, and I haven't heard anything back yet, so not picking my nose and just scratching it. Okay. Man, being on camera all the time is scary. All right. Oh yes, I turned the audio down to the game. Yeah, I need to bust out my own radio antenna, and I can send a transmission down to Mexico. It'd be like here. I'll Morse out a real message to Hexen in spirit. I'll say it would be da 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 dit da da dit dit da 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 da. No. Da 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 did da da did it dit dit da dit dit did it dit dit da did it da did it da da da. Amen. Oh, I missed your message earlier. You say, Retro was saying only scraping the surface of the CB radio signal stuff. Typical suspects are tinfoil hats, convoys, numbers. Yes, CB radio is a whole different culture in itself. That's like, you know, truckers and people who are out camping and people who kind of like are homesteaders and they have their own kind of survivalist stuff. CB radio is like a different frequency and different culture, really entirely. But it's very interesting too. It's a hospital network that still broadcast POCSAG for pagers locally here. Not sure who's using the device to receive it. Unencrypted emails with no HIPAA information. Yeah, hospitals and police stations and stuff still use a lot of like old data transmission kinds of stuff, like machines communicating to other machines, not really meant for human consumption. Let me get my light up. Light, aka a white window. That's the budget that we're talking about on the stream. Okay. So where were we? Moon. Reality falling apart, as it should, as it will. I remember getting lost in this part the last time I played this as well. Oh. I think it's happening. There's nothing wrong with this moon. This is just the natural cycle that it goes through. It's happened, you know, every few thousand years. It just does this kind of thing. It's just completely as expected. You know, we've all been up the stairs. We've all ascended. And we all turned out fine in the end. Okay, we are now in Funeralopolis. So this is a kot, and you can tell that it is a kot who's experiencing anxiety. He's just nervous. You just have to let him calm himself down. There's another nervous cat. Nice wallpaper. We died. That was it. That was the demo of Ode to the Moon. Man jump scare. Jackal says, you think that you in Bun Time will go live for the 5 p.m. block? Hexen will not be able to make it. Oh, hoping the best for Hexen, but all right, it sounds, so you think it's okay, 5 p.m. as in PST? Is that PST or EST? PST. Okay, so 7 my time, so about 30 minutes. Okay. Cool. Thank you for letting me know. I will Jackal, are you or Bun Time going to be streaming it? So like who should I get ready to raid once that time comes? Checking stuff. I think I should raid Bun Time. All right. Funny thing, this is really random and she won't see this. I've been meaning to ask her, but wonder, is Bun Time aware that her name is a canon part of the Sims universe? Because The Sims recently had a big update, and you can wear hot dog costumes. And when your Sims woohoo while wearing hot dog costumes, it's called Bun Time. And I have... Okay, this is the first time I've ever shown a TikTok on stream, so I think my stream's been ruined. But I came across this and thought it was really funny. I'll send this to her in case she hasn't seen it. But
Bun Time with Dina? What the heck is bun? Is it because of the costume I'm wearing? Oh my god, not our first time being Bun Time. Okay, well, let's go have Bun Time with Dina, I guess. I'm a little upset by that. This is a little bit too much for me. Oh my god. Oh, not her being like, let me change. Real quick, what if I took this off? I was gonna say the wiener stays on during woohoo, but...
let's just think about what she just said. Yeah, so... I saw this and I was like, wait a minute, I'm aware of someone with this name. Bun
Time with Dina?
All right. Yeah, so my stream has been ruined because I showed TikTok on it once, so rest in peace. It was a decent run. Okay, so for the last 30 minutes here, if anyone wants to join, they're welcome to. It's a wholesome Halloween game that a lot of you have probably seen before because Vinny has streamed it and the creator like added stuff because of Vinny, I think. It's a nice little social Halloween game, and I'm going to look for secrets because apparently this year they incorporated secrets into it. Most of the thrill is an infinite ladder that you can continuously climb. No. The thrill is that it has a gigantic collection of pumpkins that people have made, and you just never ending go and look at people's like jack-o'-lantern carvings and stuff. Agent Red Jack-o'-lantern. Ha! but they added secrets, and I'm going to see if I can find said secrets. I am orange. Ghost Town Pumpkin Festival. Oh no, this game covers my my clock. My clock. So I'm gonna design my ghost. I used to be able to play Moonlight Sonata on the piano. It was really hard to play because of a lot of accidentals. I am not a furry ghost. We need to change that. Alright. Here's that. And yeah, I posted a link to this game in chat. You can't really interact with one another, but you can hang out. And I'm going to be looking for secrets, so if you want to follow me along, you're welcome to join. I'm not sure how the servers and stuff work. We'll see when we get there. There needs to be a single dot mouth. Or maybe just nothing at all. Or I'll just sit here and listen to Moonlight Sonatine. Yeah, the Resident Evil song. Wait. Oh my god, I think it's me. Sorry, I love this song. That's me. Am bald, so... Oh, my name is... Accidentally Spoiled Presents. Interesting. It randomly generates names to prevent people from being gross with it. I will not be carving a pumpkin just for time consideration. I already look like a pumpkin right now on my camera, so I think that's good enough. Let's check it out. Going to check out hot MILF eating beans. So these are all pumpkins that people have carved, and of course, all you very creatively talented people are gonna make the rest of us look bad with your incredible creativity, like this. Look at this, TF2 sniper. Flashlight. But there's other people here. Hello, is this chat? Hello? Extremely classical scarecrow. Damn, I like that name. We got some nerd shit going on here. Alright, Mayor Bones welcomes you back. Forgot, I have to do graphics settings. Visit alternate universe. Excuse me? Okay, everything is as high as it goes. It's gonna take you 2 hours to make your ghost. Yeah. Mayor Bones welcomes you back. Ghost Town's 1004th annual pumpkin festival. Hayride horror, the maze of madness. Jump on this thing. It's gonna make a dating app joke, but I won't. Play the guessing game. A haunted house? Question mark. So Suki. If you are a Criken viewer, you know that things can be so Suki. Award badges. Do you recognize this spot? Come back on Halloween night for a surprise. Very cool. Well, there is a chat. I can say boo. All right. Disgusting. No comment. Whoa, this is cool. Like, these are all player made that we're looking at here. I'm gonna die We all are. Spoilers. These are some good pumpkins. Ah. Triumphantly lazy brain. All right, so we got 20 minutes to find some secrets. Radio. Oh! Hate it when I accidentally daytime. Yellow is the color of my energy, is the pumpkin. Interesting. Mu Eng? Is that a lambda? Cool person detected. God, my face is so reactive to color. Brat? We talking about someone's brother? Oi, brat? Sistra. Oh! We got the Yoel reference. Jump for the beer. Got Kot. Koshka. So old. Yeah. Hey, you got old recently too. Got old. Warkoshki. Check engine light. Wonderful. Oh. Oh. Butterfly or a moth, who knows? All right, secrets. Oh my god, I keep trying to run, but it becomes daytime. Hate it when that happens. How do ghosts climb ladders? Whoa, look at this one. God, these are so cool. Because I've been doing a lot of 3D modeling stuff lately. For fun and for job. Also, this pumpkin, oh my god, this is the most creative one yet. Look at that. Depth perception. It's like Breath of the Wild, and you got Link in the foreground. In the background is the opposite side. That is incredible. Wonder how well that would work in the real. But I'm doing a lot of 3D modeling stuff lately, and I really want to, once I'm doing on the creative end, once I'm reaching a satisfactory point in that, I want to get into learning programming better. Preferably with Godot. Oh my god, Crepper. And with Godot engine, I'd love to make just a weird little social sandbox kind of game like this. There's really no point. It's like debatable whether or not it's actually a game or anything. It's just hang out, make some models and some animations and some environments and just throw it all in there and send people the link, and you just run around and just continually add stuff to it. And it'll just be a fun little, hey, this is me learning how to make games experience. Web fishing, yeah, exactly, that kind of thing. Eventually gameplay will be incorporated. Oh, I know this guy. I can't stop looking at the pumpkins, say a lot of rude men. Wait, I'd say Yume Nikki. Here's the tryptophobia pumpkin. Here's the Undertoot. Is this a Mothman? Oh wait, I forgot. You can like check these out. Yep, that's one downright awesome pumpkin created by Neatly Frank Person. Oh, you can like rate these too. Okay. So much. Creepily round pumpkin. Oh my god, is that a Asterion? What's he staring at over there? Wow. Very highly rewarded. Need to play this before you forget. Yeah, this is just such a lovely little game. Like this is Halloween. Like the best parts of Halloween, where it's just celebration of the season, some lighthearted spooky stuff. The Evil Manor. Can you solve the mysteries of the Evil Manor? We have a trailhead, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 15 minutes to solve this. All right, can you solve the mysteries of Evil? Before entering, please take note of the following. Progress is not synchronized between players. Unlocking a door will not unlock it for others. Collaboration is encouraged. It's more fun to solve puzzles with friends. Use one of the following codes to enter the manor. For family-friendly manor, use 6660. For blood and spooky ambience, use 6663. For blood and jump scares, 6666. You can adjust these later. How much do I value chat's ears? You know what? I'm gonna trust this developer, and I'm gonna do the full 6. 6. 6. 6. Viewer beware. Oh, spider pumpkin. Got some anime. You have furry. That's like 90% of the internet already. Got another keypad. A diamond shape. Locked door. Oh my god, he scared me. Sometimes eerie witch. Got a triangle door. I used to work at an escape room, the Crystal Ball. If you lose your way, you can trade Khajiit coin for guidance. Trade coin for guidance. You have 0 coin. I now have 1 coin. Gaping pumpkin. Goodbye, fellow ghost. Can a ghost really say goodbye? Because it has already left us. If you think about it. Have more coins. Uh-oh. I'm very scared. Got a tree. Regular intelligent pumpkin. Life is a what? You can't crouch in this. Is a party. Alright, if you say so. Oh. My God. This is out of control. Also, I don't claim to be good at puzzles. I just, like them. Found a chest at the manor. It seems to have the magical property of returning any lost items to me after closing and reopening it. That's very nice. VR chat devs, take note. When you make horror experiences, you need to take into account that people are going to mess it up. They're going to disconnect. They're going to go through walls and do all this stuff. You need to have a box that allows plot important gameplay items to return because it's going to be in the ground. It's going to be everywhere it shouldn't. This will surely come in handy as I delve deeper into the mysteries of the cursed place. I already found the code to the first safe. But with a code like that, well, I doubt they really care about security around here. True. Precious ancient Greek thing. Morkajit coin. Wow. First mystery solved. Got the diamond coin. Oh! We're in. We're in, but not urine. You're not at you. Got a 6. Got kot. Ooh. See, these are some nice, accessible puzzles. We don't need crazy, obscure shit going on. I mean, sometimes I enjoy that, but, like, sometimes it feels good to be able to make progress once every, you know, instead of every day, every 10 hours of making progress. Let's keep things starting out simple. You know what, I should probably be listening. You guys can't see my goofiness anyway. I'll put headphones on. Now, Oogboard looks really awkward just typing urine in chat. If someone's not listening to the stream, be like, what's the deal with this guy? Why are they saying that? That's creepy. 679. And then Dark Flame just does not GAF. GAS. What's the... Zero context pissing and shitting. It's a cool Twitter account. We got Uboa. Not whatever the Undertool character is. We got Yume Nikki superiority in this stream. Yes, I think Undertale and Deltarune are very well made, cool games. No hate, but I'm so cool in Underground that I like Yume Nikki and kind of those older games. This place continues to confound. It leaves me exhausted. I dozed off a bit here and fell into a horrible dream. I saw a monster with 4 horse heads sewn together. I can't help but feel this is a bad omen. Sewn. 4 horse heads. It's okay, you'll hate me for it. Yeah. What? Sewn. Suspicious that we got 4 of these. We don't know what any sort of what symbolism each of them holds yet. Pumpkin says, I love you. It's a very foreign phrase to me. Okay, looks like we can eventually get out here. Potential box. Okay, SEWN. Gotta think about that. Dirty dishes. This is a jump scare right here. Wait, camera mode? You can take selfies. You. Take a selfie with me, dang it. There. Enjoy some precious memories, goddammit. Okay, we got 2, 1. This isn't fitting together right, so I think part of the puzzle is that you assemble the imagery and then you get the numbers out of the imagery, probably. Gonna put that on my fridge. Oh my god, that was you, Moths. Well, your ghost looks exactly like you. I should have known. Okay, so I'm just gonna put everything on the table first, and then I'm looking at the time, 7 minutes. Suspicious rectangle. Only had hands and arms. You could point behind me. Of course, Retro would immediately think about that. Wait. Yeah, the keypad is like at the big spooky manor. I know there's a few of those. Okay, where's the last piece? Wow, look at this guy. Hilariously devious creature. Okay, you can jump. It's very dangerous to allow players to jump because you're just like opening up all kinds of glitching, soft locking possibilities. Debatably, I think crouching might be even more dangerous than jumping in terms of like break gameness. You solved the puzzle before me. Well, it's because you're smarter than I. Let me take a look. So we got mystery number. Let me see how much I can get together, because we got wizard hat. Okay. Okay. Batwing. Sorry, I'm like probably blocking people's views. Okay, move this down. Almost. Alright, so this appears to be correct. I'm missing one piece. 4, I mean, you could just maybe use deduction here. Hey, Alteria. I didn't see you there in the ultra dark face cam. Yeah. Normally I have a little bit better of a setup, but I'm time constrained, so I'm just... I mean, I like being in the dark. But yeah. It is a fun Halloween game. It is free. It's on itch right now. My segment ends in a few minutes here, but like if people want to keep playing, this is a link to the game we're playing right now. It's free. It's on itch. Spooky pumpkin game. I don't like being me. Well, true. I mean, I don't either. Being me. Well, sometimes. But I know what you mean with the pun. Okay, so keypad, which is 4 something 962 4 1 6 2 wait 4 9 6, 2. Okay, 4, 1, 6, 2. 4, 2, 6, 2. 4, 3, 6, 2. 4, 4, 6, 2. It might be more than 4. 4, 5, 6, 2. 4, 6, 6, 2. 4, 7, 6, 2. 8, 6. Oh, I think I do need all of the characters. 4. Okay, what's missing here? 3 is missing. 4, 3, 9, 6. No, 3 is here. Is 4 here? 5, 6, 7. 7 and 8 are missing. Oh boy. You'll let you know when Bun goes live. Thank you, Jackal. Oh. Thank you, Icebreak. All right. We got it. 48962. 48962 7351. 48962 7351. 48962 48962 7391. 48962 7351. 48962 48962 7351. There we go. We got the Tringle. The Pumpkin says, I love my cat. Nice. And we got a Glebe. And a mysterious character that we will never see more of ever again. In the alpha, I'm the leader. I'm the number one to trust. We win the night. Are these like EDM lyrics? All right. It's the end of my segment, but I am waiting for Jackal to let me know when Bun goes live. I'm totally cool going over my time as much as needed, so just let me know. Oops. Realized I accidentally clicked outside the window. Yeah, Alteria, this is the pumpkin carving game, but they keep adding more and more stuff to it, so it's really cool. Ooh. I like cultic imagery. 4 of something. We still have the horse heads. 7 p.m. If it has VR support, it'd be even cooler. I don't think it does, but this type of game is pretty easy to integrate that with because it's a very casual thing. Don't have to take into account a lot of you know, weird gameplay stuff. Have to VRify. The treasure inside, guarded by 3 fearsome monsters. Defeat them, and the prize shall be yours. 3 fearsome monsters. OX square. Oh. Okay, we have another keypad. Yeah, I love Halloween in this time of year. I agree. Pretty much live for this time of year. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go out to the cemetery that I like streaming from each year, and I'm going to miss the the bare bones puppet theater show that I've streamed from many times before too, because I'm going to be moving in a few days. That's a whole other story, but it's to save money. Because money is the biggest problem plaguing my life at the moment, so moving back home with parents to save money while I am working a 3D modeling job right now, and I gotta save up and then hopefully be able to move back out again in like 2025. So we'll see. But I'm feeling more productive than ever now that money isn't a cripplingly negative force in my life. Because I'll be saving literally thousands of dollars a month by living with my parents for a while I'm working remotely. Spooked, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Icebreak and Alteria, yeah. Oh, that got ya. Well, you are a spooky, scary skeleton. Can skeletons be scare from other skeleton? Ah, thank you. Rather confused warlock. I know someone like that. Fun is going live. All right. All right, so anyone who's watching right now and is in the game, let's meet at the bottom of the staircase at the entrance, and we'll all take a selfie together if you want. Hello. And we got... All right, I think it was just 4 of us. Was there anyone else that was here? So we do camera mode. Okay. Oh, I can move while I do this too. All right. So I can zoom. I'll just take a bunch of photos. Change filter. Oh my. There's a 5th person here. A tiny little smiling man. What spooky ghost? And Moths just mooned the camera. Very thematically appropriate. All right. Nice. Parrot ghost. Wow, this little mischievous ghost is up to no good. Okay, so I'll keep the ambience of this game. It's gonna go back to here. Let me get some light so I can see myself a little better. Or so you can see me a little better. All right. So we ended with $860 donated to Gamers Outreach during this stream. You guys were really generous right at the beginning. We ended up getting like 200 something donated, which I never really saw myself as being able to get that many people donating. I don't know. I'll tell myself that it was me and not just that people are really kind and generous in general, but thank you so much for showing up, and thanks for the raid earlier, Moths. And I saw that Luigi guy had shouted me out earlier as well. Thank you to Luigi guy. He's a really good streamer. He's big into ducks. If you're into ducks, you should follow Luigi guy. And Cave Story. So we're going to move on to multiplayer with Agent Red Jackal and Bun Time. Let me bring the schedule up real quick. Even though the schedule hasn't really, it's changed quite a bit. I think they're going to be playing Chain together, and then we're going to all hope and pray that Hexen's internet comes back and that she can stream to end off the stream tonight. with Echo the Dolphin or whatever she ends up doing. So very lovely time. Happy Halloween to everyone out there. Spend the season with someone or by yourself, whatever. Just go out and enjoy the cool, breezy weather and be a little spooky. Play some spooky games. Support the spooky folks in your life. And I always forget how to raid. Oh god, I'm blue. Here we go. Getting ready to raid. Never raided Bun Time before. It's gonna be nice. Chain together.
The cable output volume is like really low.
Oh, Johnny Monkey's gonna be there as well.
But it might
A three-way chain together stream. Incredible.
once I adjust that, so be more.
He's so dark.
Oh, looks like One Time got her camera fixed too. Nice. She was having like frame rate issues before. All right. 55 people. That's amazing.
We're gonna be there's some power and internet.
All right.
So I will be filling in for those.
Have a good night. Donate to Gamers Outreach. Enjoy Chained Together.
Whoever you want to watch is perfectly fine. Whichever perspective you want to watch.